Welcome back to Living Local. You can do more than just fall into a good book this season. You can scare up some festive fun and learning at the Rock Island Library with a variety of activities in October. Joining us in studio is Lisa Lockheart with the Rock Island Public Library. Lisa, always great to have you here on the show.
Oh, always glad to join you.
And I always love to learn what you guys are up to at the Rock Island Library. You do such a good job of hosting so many cool events for our public to enjoy. So first of all, tons of stuff going on for the Halloween season. What can you tell us about the Haunted Escape Room?
Yeah, the last 2 weeks of October are really full. So it starts next Tuesday, the 22nd, with the Haunted Escape Room, and that's for teens and adults. You know, escape rooms, you set up kind of like a game or a game scenario, and then you have a set amount of time to solve the puzzle and escape. And in this case, it's a haunted library, and you're a ghost hunter, and you have just 30 minutes to solve the puzzle and escape the haunted library. So a lot of fun, really free. It's, you know, ages 12 and up, or kind of maybe around 12. Depends on how good your problem-solving activities are. You sign up, it's free. You can call the library, you can sign up via our website.
This is an incredible opportunity, especially if you've never done an escape room before. I recently did one, and I had so much fun. It's like you team building and puzzle solving, and you have the deadline. How long is this one? About 60 minutes or so?
You have 30 minutes to
30
solve.
minutes,
so
okay.
Really kind of advanced there.
Wow.
And we'll keep groups together and families together. So yeah, great time together, and like you said, work on those team skills and those problem-solving skills.
And it's free. You cannot beat that for sure. There's also an educational event that you guys are hosting about the lock and dam. So what are the details with that?
You know, that came around in a really interesting way. Library outside of Springfield, Illinois called us and said, hey, we had this DVD donated to us that is all about the building of Lock and Dam 15 in Rock Island. And you know, we're a long way away from Rock Island, so wouldn't you be more interested in it? And we sure were. It is a U.S. Army Corps of Engineers production, and it has original footage from the 1934 construction of the lock and dam right next door to us.
Wow.
And so that's the first part of it. The second part of it is kind of how locks and dams work, how do really long barges go through. So whether you're an adult with an interest in history or a kid who just likes to know how things work and how things come together, it's a great and free program. And that is next Wednesday, the 23rd.
All right. Put that on your calendar for sure. Sounds really interesting, Lisa. You are also hosting the Freeze Lectures. Freeze, said in Italian.
Yeah.
So what is that?
Well, that is an annual partnership we do with Augustana College, and it is a series of 4 lectures on a connected topic. And the Freeze or Freeze kind of goes back to the architectural band of authors that's engraved around the top of our library building downtown. And the first lecture series 22 years ago used those as their inspiration. And so since then we have every year choose a new theme. This year's theme is the power of protest, student activism from 1969 to now. And you know, the professors come in and deliver a lecture, so it's a little bit like, you know, a college lecture, but without the tests or grades.
Right, exactly. You just go in, load up on some knowledge, and then you don't have any homework when you leave.
Yeah, and this year's is dedicated to Bill Sampson, who was a 1979 graduate of Augustana College, who unfortunately was murdered in 1979 in a clash with the Klan in Greensboro, North Carolina. And so it's dedicated to his memory, and it's also the 50th anniversary of a student code of conduct for demonstrations and at Augustana College. So October 22nd, 29th, November 5th, and November 12th. Each week is a different lecture. They're at 2 o'clock at our downtown library. So it's a free way to get together and learn about something new, meet other people who are interested in the subject. We have coffee and cookies afterwards, so we continue the discussion after the lecture.
That sounds great. So many opportunities to learn about such a wide variety of topics at the library. And now kind of back to the Halloween type of activities. You're having a couple local authors to talk about their book, Ghosts of the Quad Cities. We've actually had the authors here on Living Local before. So what can people expect for this event?
Mark McLaughlin and Michael McCarty have been working on this book about ghosts of the Quad Cities, and so they'll be joining us October 29th to share the spine-tingling tales they've uncovered about Quad City haunts and Quad City ghosts. So, you know, it's just a great Halloween week event. You couldn't pass that up, right? And they're I know they were really interesting when they were on your program. So they'll be sharing some of those tales. You can meet the authors. Maybe you'll have your own ghost tale, I don't know, that you can share with them. So.
Right, it was great to have them on the show and just talk about their experiences, because they go to a lot of local places that are known or thought to be haunted. And so they just share their personal experiences, and then the reader, if you read their book, the reader decides for themselves if they believe in the ghost stories or not. But it's really interesting to hear about all the paranormal activity that does go on around the Quad Cities in their experience. Okay. So definitely do not want to miss that chat with the authors. You guys also have, of course, tons of stuff going on for kids. A kids trivia night is something you host. What can people know about that?
Well, that's a books for kids trivia night, and that's, you know, it's for adults, or, you know, if you have a younger person that wants to join us, that's great too. And that's a fundraising event for the Lorraine Evans Watts Fund for Children's Materials at the Rock Island Public Library. Her son, Udell Watts III, set up a special fund to honor his mother's, you know, lifelong education, background in education and lifelong of children. So it's $10 to play, and, you know, if you've ever been to a trivia night, they're a lot of fun.
Oh, love them.
You get 10 different categories. You work together as a team to solve it. You can bring snacks, you buy drinks from the Quad City Botanical Center, and all of those proceeds go to support a cause that we are near to dear to our hearts, which is helping children love reading through having really engaging materials available for them to experience.
What a great way to get out, have some fun, and then also support a really good cause there. We've talked about a lot of different events going on this month. How do all of these events play into the overall mission of the Rock Island Public Library?
Well, you know, our mission is to make Rock Island stronger by connecting people to events and materials, and really also to each other. And so when you come together to a library event, you are connecting with other people. You're also engaging your mind, and we know that socialization and learning new things keeps the mind young. And so whether you're young and you're learning new skills at a library event, or you're, you know, perhaps a more adult age and you're just keeping your mind active and learning about new things, it's a great free asset for the community.
Right, and that's one of the huge things that I love about the Rock Island Public Library is that it's free. I mean, so many of us, we're on a budget nowadays, especially people with families, and it can be hard to find engaging, fun things to do with the family that is completely free. So you guys do such an incredible job of offering just wonderful opportunities for families at zero cost. So how can people keep track of everything going on at the Rock Island Public Library?
You know, people have asked us that, and we had a number of community conversations where people said, why isn't there just one website I can go to find out everything that's going on? So we went out and found one. It's called burbio.com, and it's a community calendar partnership that we've started, and it has a website and free apps, and it feeds our calendar and a number of other local calendars to this site, so you can follow parks events and city events and your different events at your school. And you basically sign up for a free account. You follow certain calendars, hopefully ours, and you can click different events that you're really interested in following, and it will send automatic updates to you through your email and also through the app. And if an event changes, say there's a last-minute cancellation or something, it'll send you a message. And so it's a great way to kind of personalize your digital feed. Works with Apple, with Android, with Alexa, and to easily keep track as a family of all these things that are going on and get convenient free reminders. And it's free for the library to be on it, it's free for the other nonprofits to be on it, and it's free to set up an account for yourself on burbio.com.
What a convenient resource, Lisa. Well, thank you so much for being here and for all the information.
Thank you. And if you're interested about any of these events, website, call us at the library. We're always happy to help.
Fantastic. Thanks, Lisa. If you'd like some more information, you can visit rockislandlibrary.org. We'll also have the details posted on ourquadcities.com. More Living Local returns after this.